Yes. Welcome back. We're gonna just sit here and stare at nice Jonathan Reid here as we have a small chat. Yeah, you could probably hear me a lot better by now. But, whether that's a good or a bad thing, that is up to you. Because I'm probably making your ears bleed right now. But I've slowly figured out OBS, and I think it's all good to go. If it's too loud, I can fix that by next time. But for now, yeah, this is how it's gonna be. So if I'm too loud, oops. If I'm too quiet still, well, then there's a problem because I tested this. But for now, we gotta get up and find this William Bishop fellow. Also, my last commentary probably was about as entertaining as a staring at a wall. So, yeah. It probably wasn't that interesting to listen to me anyway. There's a lot of talking in the beginning, so I probably didn't contribute to much.
Fresh
anyway.
blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
I will try to, yeah, let these people talk a lot more. I just got a two-handed weapon. To equip a two-handed weapon, press the right mouse button and use its special ability. The scythe, for instance, can be used to parry an incoming attack and inflict heavy stun damage. Alright.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
I have no faith in my ability, so... Alright, let's double check my inventory. I will use the gun, the revolver, for now.
Oh dear God, not again. William,
I
please
might
stop.
need it in this fight.
I promise.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Ooh. Ooh, look at him. Oh. Alrighty. I'm off. There we go. I was an idiot and I already forgot how to lock on him. Ooh. It's time for me to bite! So I don't think feeding on other creatures of the devilish night really works, but whatever floats your boats, I guess. But yeah, as we can see, old William Bishop here, just yeah, well, he's not existent anymore. I want to know how he got those growths. That's crazy. Look at that. He's got like spikes. I wonder if it's because he like went feral? Who knows? It's okay, Sean. Sean, buddy. You look like a priest. It's okay. I'm here for you, buddy.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well. Another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without
John, behind you, buddy. Okay. Nah, she's got it. You're welcome, by the way.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Sassmaster 5000 over there. First, we gotta help Mr. Sean Hampton.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can
That's a
leave this
really
awful
cool
place.
boat. Could I have that, please?
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
So, he's a skull. Where is his body? Oh, right here. I'm an idiot.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some...
Wait, I just... Oh, look at this. Where is it? Here. Oh. Alrighty.
subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Analyze blood. You said you had a hospital, right, sir? Oh, I guess we shall go then.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reid.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Doctor Jonathan Reid, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reid. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before
Can we go
contracting
help this man first before we
affliction.
talk
Dr.
about this?
Reid, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, What do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
A beautiful friendship indeed. Such a wonderful looking hospital.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the
no.
morning.
Uh-oh.
In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reid here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
I've gotta say, I look rather fly now. Wait. I have accepted Dr. Swansea's help. I'll work at the Pembroke Hospital. I have no choice. The man knows about my condition, about what I've become. A vampire? I can't believe this. I don't know anything about this secluded medical facility. Everybody here will take me for who I am not anymore. Jonathan E. Reid, the famous surgeon. I must lie to them all. To the patients, to the staff. This is my new home, where I will hide from all who are after me. I will hide from everyone until I get better understanding of what is going on. Alrighty. Let's take a look around.
It's locked.
Got a locked gate over here. I'm assuming they're busy, so I'm gonna leave them alone. I'm gonna see what's up. Ooh.
You can do better than that.
This isn't looking.
It's my turn.
Hey. Oh.
Rotten ore, Christine. Each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river. Try it all.
You smell kinda tasty, buddy. Look at all that blood.
Boss, to give me a good poke. Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please.
I'll
You've
bite.
lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
I don't think he seems very healthy. I can't do a medical checkup. Be more polite, please. You got stabbed, and I can help
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reid.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
The blood quality indicates how much XP you obtain from a particular citizen. The higher the blood quality, the more XP you get. Ooh! To drink the blood of your prey, you first need to mesmerize them and lead them out of sight. Your mesmerize level must be equal or higher than the citizen's resistance. So, my level's at 1, and his defense for it is at 1, essentially. So I get to do something like this. Just whisper the sweet nothings into his ear hole.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
And since we are not out of sight, I can embrace him or release him. Embracing him will give me a massive XP boost, but it will probably kill him, from my understanding. Learning about citizens and collecting their hits will increase the experience gain, so their blood quality will go up as I learn about them. But, you know, I don't think I'm such a bad dude. I'm a vampire and all, but that doesn't mean I have to kill him.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
How are you doing, buddy? Are you gonna let me talk to you? Or are you just gonna lay down?
Did I black out? Whoa, I feel giddy.
Okay. I'll just leave you to, like, bleed everywhere then.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes. Pilfering. Alright, let's check out the hospital. We must heal the sick.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I'm
I
sorry.
found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reid. Your office has been prepared.
Thank you, Dorothy. You have very pretty eyes. See, she has a mesmer level of 2, it looks like. So I couldn't even do it even if I wanted to. There's a lot going on right there.
I would like to ask a few questions first.
We just brought him, but I guess I'll
And
ask.
Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in. How does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
Alright. Alright, he's doing good. Good job. Who is this doctor? Apparently I'm famous, but I don't know
What
who he
kind
is.
of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
He knows me more than I know him.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
I'm sure that's not true.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Yeah, he's pretty nice. Otherwise he would have murdered the hell out of me when he saw me.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Thanks. Well,
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
I'm gonna explore around a little more. Billboard. Due to the influenza, this hospital can no longer take patients. Let's see. Oh. Can I look this? No. Well, you know, it's not like I could just help myself the medical supply. Hey, man, what's up? Who are you?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reid. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reid. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reid. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
I'm sorry? What?
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reid.
Milton's shotgun? Oh. Okay. I guess I'll buy all your bullets. I don't have anything to spend my money on right now, so I'll buy all your shells. Okay. Thanks.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening,
Did want to
Doctor.
talk to you
Still
more.
trying to save lives?
How's life? Well, he says he's an ambulance driver.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Most of the time?
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
You sound like you've had it rough, boyo.
It
What's
sounds
up?
like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Oh. Investigation. Okay. We got a side quest.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
And you smuggle weapons because...
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
Okay. I will protect the health of the civilians by ending the lives of others. Oh, I need a bunch. Ooh, okay.
Goodbye, Milton.
You're somebody gonna have to come back to
Another
later,
night with
for
the
sure.
glorious battalion of Pembroke.
Sick people. See if we have find stuff. For a doctor, can we not like make medicine? Help
Dr.
them?
Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Pippa?
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid.
That's a sweet name.
Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
You look tired. I can imagine. Nurses have to do a lot of work.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
Huh. So, change your attitude. You would be surprised. You are right. You know, there's always that one person. That one person that can change it. Whether it's them introducing a new idea, or just doing something a little bit different.
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, sometimes we're just a test result away from a miracle.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
It's okay. It's okay. Just, you do you.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Yeah, what? Okay, I can understand why he's grumpy, but why at the doctors?
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Okay, well, I ain't get much there. Why is he grumpy
Why is
then?
Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Milton's reputation is mediocre. At least it isn't awful. Oh look, a social circle. So, she's connected to him in some way. That we don't know of how. But I guess this means this is how he got this information.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Oh, get a grip or it won't last forever. Well, that is true. It won't last forever. But if they're worried about...
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
Oh, okay, I guess I can both.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
I know, sometimes it just feels like that, but it's okay. We'll fight back. And I don't have any personal questions for you.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
So I shall leave you be. Hello? Oh, I can talk to you.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reid. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Thomas Elwood.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something for this pain, will you? That's all I'm asking.
Press for detail. Okay. How is your stay?
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Can I? Alright, let's
Can I
figure
do
some
anything
stuff
for
out
your
here.
pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
It's okay, buddy. I will do what I can to help you. I don't... Ooh.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
It's okay, buddy. You're grumpy.
Goodbye for now,
I know.
Mr. Elwood.
Fear and disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
Hey, man. What's up?
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reid, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Alright, what were you doing? What were you doing?
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reid. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
That's not true, but I'll let your faith in peace.
Why did he abduct
if
you?
believe
William
that.
was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
What? Miss Howcroft?
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the Dockers trade union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous.
I'm
since they
sorry,
lost their
what?
leader.
The Wet Boot Boys?
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
Well, that's real nice of them,
Who
I
leads
guess.
the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Wait, I met Clay. He's just down.
Do you
by-
know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
What? Both despair and I don't know how he helped with corruption, but
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
and corruption is about the place leaving
Who
too.
should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
It was just questions. I don't want you to speak ill of anything. How do you feel?
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
That's good. I feel like I don't have to ask you this, but, you know, maybe I might find out something
What do
new.
you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks. And I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
You're a priest?
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Huh. He wouldn't know anything about that. I wouldn't even ask that.
Goodbye, mister.
Goodbye.
I cannot enter.
The pain. Here again.
Nurses are needed. Yeah, with this epidemic. Hello? Oh, I can talk to you.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reid, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal.
What?
You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reid, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Okay, crazy. Woo.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please,
yes.
describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
Yes. That's how it works.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome?
I have, but
never.
It's a
explain it to
mental
me.
illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad
Mhm.
and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Who's the real vampire
I'm
here?
assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howard?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
I would love to be able to do any of that.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The morgue again. I mean, not like morgue, garden.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Okay. Ooh, another side quest. Getting a lot of side quests.
I'll leave you, Mistress.
Hello?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reid, yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my
Thanks.
arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Excuse me? I'm sorry? Yeah, do you have a problem with me?
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reid. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
Well, that's why I'm here talking to you now. No need for such animosity.
There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital, instead of a burden.
Of course I'll be a help. Why wouldn't I be a help?
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
New hint. Alright, I'm getting a bunch of hints here. Uh-oh. It likes to just keep it plain and simple. Gotta get them herbs and crystals. And I got one for you too. She's with Thomas Elwood. Alright. Bunch of people I still haven't met yet either. Oh, okay.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reid, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
I've saved many lives, and knowledge is our main weapon. Okay.
Knowledge has always been and will remain our main weapon, and it has always come at a price. And personal initiative.
It is not a question of initiative, it is a question of integrity. These men and women have put their faith in us, Dr. Reid.
I know.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
Okay, I think I'll leave you alone now.
Thank you for your time.
Talking to all these people is quite exhausting. Miss Crane? Hello?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Okay. What's wrong? Oh, I need hints.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Ackroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Yeah.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reid.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reid? I have the feeling you're very capable, and your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies.
Alright, nope. Alright.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Said doctors. If I want to help him. For now, I'm gonna walk around, take people's personal belongings. Inventory. No. Here. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to click on it. There we go. My dear children, sorry I did not write to you before, but it hurts like hell just to write these few words on this bloody paper. Don't worry. Daddy will go out of the hospital as soon as the doctors fix his arm. In the meantime, if you need something, go see Mr. Chadwick at the construction site and tell him you're a Harvey Fiddick's children. You remember Robert Chadwick? The big guy with the mustache who helped me repair the house doors last spring? Go see him and ask for a few bob. He won't refuse to spare you a few. I'm sorry I can't work anymore for now, but we will figure something out as soon as I'm out. Don't worry. Everything will be fine as soon as Daddy's arm is strong again. As soon as the doctors have fixed my arm, It's unfinished. So it's not finished.
But in the circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Hello? What's going on?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Doctor Jonathan Reid. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reid? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mrs. Good evening. I'm Dr. Reid. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here, then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Huh. Medical check.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
Give medicine. I don't even know why I'm... Okay, I don't have anything to give him yet.
I will see you later. I have to go now, sir.
Don't waste your time with me.
No, I'm gonna help you, buddy. I just gotta learn how to craft these medications.
I'm quite busy right now.
No, I can't ask you about it? Okay.
Thank you for your time.
Huh. Alright.
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding?
Look at me, I'm a
I
doctor.
should investigate.
Hey, there's some stuff going on here. And, hello.
It's locked.
That's locked too. Hello.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reid.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Pawn shop, you say?
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and...
A formula? Oh, I thought that said cocaine at first. Alright. Some interesting stuff. Let's check. Ooh. Yeah, I want to do that. No, no. Stop. Okay. So, I have to get into the garden? How do I do that? Go through the hospital? This way? Back here? Let's take a look around. What about?
Scowl voices in the garden.
What?
I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
I forgot how do I walk? There we go. Shh. Very, very quiet. I'm hunting skulls. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's eating me. He's eating me! Die. Skull's right outside of the hospital. Like, dude, you can see and hear us. Oh. We can go up here. Hello. What's the point of coming up here? Let's go over here. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're like zombies. I'll just leave you all alone for now. Take a look around. All these unopenable doors. This is amazing. Alright. Oh, here I go killing again. Alright. I have a bit of a fight on my hands. Gun. Alright. I think I switch out to the steak for now. A photography of a smiling, loving couple with a few words written on the back. Milton and Pip of... Oh.
So, Mr. Hooks and Nurse Hawkins are an item. Those two have hidden their affections well.
I see. Here I go looting again.
It's locked.
I'm sure the hospital doesn't need these bullets anyway. And I'm sure the hospital won't mind me digging through the trash. Like a psychopath. Oh wait. I'm lost. There we go. Just follow the nice little compass. Let's take this back to Milton Man.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor.
Yes, I found your wallet.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet.
Even better.
With all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reid.
Okay, free money.
Goodbye, Milton.
Okay. Oh, another loop.
It's
Oh.
locked, all right.
I could take that though. Ooh, big letter. Oh, it's Pippa's. Pippa's thinking about quitting the Pembroke Hospital. I can imagine why. Let's go upstairs. Hello? Anything for me to loot up here? I can't go upstairs. Dr. Swansea. Okay, Ooh, what's this? Okay. New weapon, I guess. Oh, here. The patient's face has been heavily burnt by a bomb. Basically, no one knows what to do with him. It kind of looks like, you know... Wait, go back to it? Where is he? It kind of looks like a ghoul from Fallout.
It's locked.
Ah, yes. Internal monologuing. Tidbits, Ackroyd, Strickland? I thought that said Strokeland. And Dr. Reid. Me!
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own.
Yeah.
At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Ekans. Ekan. Supernatural speed. Mesmerism. Blood awareness. So stuff that they have seen about us supernatural folks. A
The
plant.
flower's dying. It needs water.
Water. It's kind of... Alright. It's okay, little plant. We will save you. Maybe. Can I just go down to the water? Alright. Crafting table. You first need to analyze components I found to unlock recipes. So, to analyze, let's analyze this. Ooh, I have a new serum, a light regeneration serum. So I can make a health potion, basically. And then I can sit here and make cures with these different ingredients. So all of these take the same ingredients, each one a higher level of it will cure a higher level, looks like. Ooh. Okay, each of these weapons has a different... This has more attack speed, but these have more damage. Use Taxol. This one takes more stamina, but does more damage. And with these, I can recycle these for these ingredients, it looks like. Alright.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching.
I must.
The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night.
I can upgrade a weapon to a new level with the required ingredients. It will inflict more damage and I'll gain customization slots. Oh. That's cool. I want to equip it though. There we go.
I have so much time now.
So much time. Alright. Let's see, what abilities? Abilities. I'm not sure. Life regeneration, increase stamina, increase health, increase damage inflicted, just increase the amount of blood. I can't get any of those yet. That sounds good. You know, let's get a defensive technique. Or you know what? I can look at them next time. That sounds perfect because I think it will go ahead and advance. And I will avoid advancing for now. But let's take a look first still. I can create an invisible barrier absorbing direct damage. So it lasts 5 seconds. It'll take 1 hit from me. This 2 seconds control. I'm not exactly sure what that means. Maybe it's a stun. These are the rest. Claws, spear, mist. I'll have to think on this, but for now, we're gonna stop, and I hope my commentary wasn't horrible like it was last time. But I'll see everyone again. Later, y'all.